Yeah! I'm coming for you, Dad.
Hello and welcome back for the next part of my Final Fantasy X Anniversary Challenge. We are fighting Overdrive Sin, and I came straight into this battle with the HP setup from the Sin core fight. Unfortunately, it turns out that I only can actually buff Orin to survive the counterattacks from Sin. For some reason I thought I'd check the damage and Kamari with double HP could survive, but it turns out I'd need HP plus % gear on him. You know, 20 or 30%, for example from Strato Avis in the Monster Arena. And I could have gotten that, but didn't put the time in to get it. So that makes the fight a little tighter in terms of timing, and also a little more luck dependent in that I only have Orin surviving the counters, or the counter damage, and I actually don't have Confuse and Stone Protection on the same armor for him. So there is a small chance that we lose to him getting confused, but the chance of that is not super high, so I figured we'd, yeah, just go ahead with what I've got. So this is going to use a lot of Dark Matters. We're out of range right now, so let's get started with a Stamina Tonic for Orin. And it looks like Yuna has a turn right after we're pulled in. That's perfect. Orin can just heal himself. And yeah, no better timing than what we have with Yuna, so let's just take Riku out of the party. Okay, so we're not at the closest range, but we're close enough to throw Dark Matter. So, gonna throw 5 Dark Matter, and then set things up so Riku is out of the party for the counterattack. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much what these other characters do. I will have my other 2 characters who are going to get KO'd by the counter switch to Stone Ward, just because having them shattered rather than just KO'd could mess me up. Again, it's not super likely, but that I can at least prevent because I do have the Stone Ward armors. So yeah, let's just hang out with Waka. Clearly don't want the counter to be brought forward at all, so don't want to start targeting Sin, and I think I'll have Yuna here rather than Orin. Of course, Orin's going to come back in for the counter, but Yuna's just faster. Yeah, I do need to remember that Orin's not under haste. I maybe had time to put him under haste, but I don't think it's really going to be necessary. Like, he's not going to be the one reviving the characters, for instance. I'll just bring Riku back in to do that. Alright, here's Dark Matter number 2. And Sin is going to pull us into close range. And yeah, I guess I didn't show this at the beginning, but we've got 196,000 HP to work through here. And Overdrive Sin also has tick speed 7 rather than 8, thanks to the agility increase of 40%. So yeah, a fair amount of extra DPS is needed, accounting for those 2 factors, to actually kill it before Giga Graviton kills us. So that was Dark Matter number 3. So the time, yeah, the turn that Riku gets after recovering from throwing Dark Matter number 5 is going to be when her turn shows on the bar right here, because that's showing 2 rank 3 actions. Oh no, that's not quite right. It's a rank 2 action then a rank 3. Yeah, never mind. Let's yeah, let's just keep changing weapons here. and figure out the best timing on Riku's next turn. So this is going to be Dark Matter number 4. So her turn after throwing Dark Matter number 5 is going to be right there. That second Riku turn. So Yuna is unfortunately the wrong side of that, but I can fix that. So let's see, what do I want to have happen here? I want Oren to be in the party and get a turn such that his turn is like on basically where Yuna's turn is there. And I want... No, that's right, that's the only... Yeah, that's the timing constraint. Because Riku just switches for whatever character makes the 6th attack to trigger the counter attack. Okay, so let's throw Dark Matter number 4. End up farming a bunch of Dark Matters here. I'm not sure exactly how many I'll need, but I know I need to get more of them for the Omnis fight. So, you know, we'll use them one way or another. Okay. Yeah, we still don't quite see this timing, I guess. Just because the game is showing me rank 3 recovery for Riku. But I guess it's going to be pretty soon before that boss turn. So... yeah, the thing is it's kind of awkward, I guess, if Aren gets a... if Aren is in the party too early and gets a turn too soon. So let's do one more double dummy weapon switch with Yuna. I think that turn, unfortunately, is still going to be... yeah, I think that turn is still going to be just in front of when I'm going to want to switch Riku out. Of course, I want... yeah, the reason I want Aren to have the turn straight after is so that he can immediately switch Riku back in. So yeah, it looks like we are dropping a few ticks here. I probably could have organized this slightly better. It is just... it's a little tricky because the turn bar does show, you know, turns assuming rank 3 actions. So now I definitely need to switch Aren in. Yeah, and we're going to drop a tick or two, but I don't think it should be a big deal. Now let's just check. He doesn't have... yeah, he's got his stone proof. Yeah, too bad I don't have Confused Ward and Stone Ward on the same armor, but that's okay. We just have to take a small risk with the confusion. I guess I should change to a weapon other than Masamune, because maybe if he gets confused but hits himself, feels like too big of a delay, but I think with the Masamune equipped he may just KO himself. Yeah, we have to do a weapon change anyway, so why not? Yeah. So the timing here is still pretty good. So here's Dark Matter number 5. We are going to lose more time from Riku having to throw the Mega Phoenix, which I could have avoided with having the different gear on Kimari, having him set up to survive too, but that's okay. I think I can live with that. Alright, let's have Waka changed to... or let's probably better to have Yuna in as the fastest in terms of just the number of ticks she has to wait after being revived. So yeah, let's go to Stoneproof. Yeah, it doesn't really matter that Yuna has that turn there. Alright, and I think Lulu is the best bet in terms of actually doing a bit of damage here. I've got the Booster Captor equipped. I don't think this is going to end up mattering in the scheme of things, but who knows. Makes up for a little bit of a low roll on the Dark Matter variants. Okay, and that was the Petification counter, because we saw immune on Yuna and Aaron. Let's see. Mega Phoenix. It feels kind of weird to have Riku be throwing this, but someone has to, right? So it's like Riku's losing time either way, and she has the fastest recovery time. Okay, so we're going to throw another 5 Dark Matters. I'm not going to switch I'll switch Riku out eventually, but I want her in the party throwing Dark Matters as much as possible. So Yuna's going to switch for Aaron, and he can heal himself. Or maybe... Well, I'll look at the timing. Either he can heal himself, or Lulu can switch for, say, Waka to heal him or whatever. So that's number 1. Here's number 2. And 3. Okay, so let's have Oren come back in. So 4, 5. Yeah, let's I wonder if I am going to get a bit messed up here by Oren not having haste. By messed up I mean, I guess, lose a little extra time. Maybe we're fine though. So, yeah, okay, let's have, yeah, heal yourself. So we've got 2 more Dark Matters here, which means... Oh, that's great. Yeah, yeah. Well, that was lucky, but that worked out just great. So that 3rd Riku face on the bar is when she'll be switching out of the party. Then she gets to switch back in for Aaron straight afterwards. Okay, works out. So 2 more Dark Matters here. And yeah, it really doesn't matter. This other character slot doesn't matter at all now. Even if they get shattered, it's whatever. Okay. Dark Matter number 5, or number 10 in total. So we're most of the way there. I can check HP after the second counter attack. Nice high roll, good. Oh, and maybe wanted Lulu to come in and be the one casting the spell. Yeah, okay, yeah, that wasn't... Someone else is going to do a bit of damage, it's going to be less impressive, I guess. Alright, Kamari, your turn. Yeah, so 67,000 HP left. We should have time to win here. So we can lose if we get hit by the confusion on Aaron. But other than that, we should be good. And I guess that was the petrification case again. Alright, nice. It's always a little hard to tell. Well, I could have been counting the enemy turns, I guess. It's always a little hard to tell how many turns you have left, because you do get an extra turn once he's at full overdrive before you actually get Giga Graviton. But let's keep throwing Dark Matters. Oof, that was not a high roll. Okay, so we're 2 items into the next cycle. Alright, we're actually going to need at least 2 more dark matters, maybe even 3. Ouch. Yeah, the Ornitholestes method isn't too bad for getting them. I figured out that if Ornitholestes attacks your, or like drains your zombie character multiple times, that for some reason adds up to the damage he takes when he it adds up for the determining the overkill damage. So even though a single drain hit is like 40k and the overkill is 99999, if he hits himself with the drain several times in a row and dies, like without your character taking a turn, you still get the overkill, which is pretty nice for saving time. Alright, so this is what I was saying. Giga Graviton is not the next boss turn, which I think is good, because yeah, we could only throw 2 more dark matters, and we are, yeah, we're actually, it's going to come pretty much down to the wire, I guess. Yeah, we certainly didn't have time for Aren getting confused and attacking himself. Alright, so there's not a concern about the number of attacks here. We can throw 2 Supreme Gems. Yeah, okay, that sounds better. Sure. Yeah, so Sin just misses that last turn. Alright, so looking at this though, we can kill him on this turn, and even if we'd thrown purely dark matter, this was the first turn we could have killed him on. So I had like 13 ticks to play with, looking at that. So yeah, pretty tight. Definitely tighter than the vanilla game. But Overdrive Sin is down. Next up, I guess, will be navigating through the inside Sin area on our way to Omnis, although, yeah, I may go back and do some more item or equipment farming before that. We'll see. Alright, let's see what equipment we get. Mage Husher. I guess that's Silent Strike. Yeah, not very useful. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next part.